Hi there, CTK. We have decided to throw out another sort of weekly video. We started doing these last week before the Guatemala trip, and we had fun doing it. So we thought maybe we'll keep them coming. Today we've also asked Dr. K to join. And I said to her this morning, Dr. K, would you be willing to be involved in some shenanigans today? And without knowing the context, she said, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're here. So Pastor Jay, will you first? We're going to talk about we've got the Hope Chest launch this weekend, and we've got the 30 for 30, which is 30 years in ministry celebration. Will you give us the rundown on the Hope Chest launch first?
You got me here because you told me we were talking about the draft. I thought we were going to go over like Mel Kiper's board and no.
Yeah.
Will we
All
trade
right,
up?
all
Will
right.
we trade
Exactly.
down?
Do we trade out of that? What do we do?
What's going to
All
happen?
right, fine. I'll talk to your dad. We'll talk
All
to
right,
Gary about that. I'm a little bit nervous that the law of averages is going to catch up with Brad Holmes this draft. But anyway, that's just me. All right. Here's what's really important. So this week we have the Hope Chest launch, Children's Hope Chest, the mission that we're hoping to establish in San Antonio, Guatemala. PG and I got back from our trip last Wednesday. It was an awesome trip.
Yeah.
Very just encouraging to see what God can do in that community. I would direct you to one of these little sheets when you come to church this weekend. You can sign up easy on your phone through the QR code. If you have questions, you can go through that there, talk to PG and I about it. There'll be people here in the West Gallery to help you sign up as well. Our goal is 50 families, 50 sponsorships. Right now, last time I looked, we got 7 early ones. So
Yep.
we got
people signing up early.
So please consider joining us in this journey. So yeah, that's what's going on that side of things. What do you guys got going on?
It's gonna be a good weekend.
Fun weekend.
So then during Bible study hour on Sunday, we're going to be doing the 30 for 30, 30 years in ministry celebration. So to kind of kick that off, and Kelly's the one who's really been masterminding what this is going to look like on Sunday morning.
Big picture.
Big picture.
Big
I'm the
picture.
big picture.
You're big
Yeah,
picture.
big
All right.
picture. Yeah.
So
PJ, you've been day to day?
day to day.
Cool.
So we want to give a little preview of some of the fun that's going to be. So Kelly's going. Here's some of the questions that we came up with.
Mhm.
So just now,
We're peeking.
yeah.
All
We're
right,
peeking now.
So
We're
Pastor
peeking.
Jay, you need to. These are just what was going on in the year 1994, which was
Ooh.
30 years ago.
Wow.
30 years ago when
Yeah.
you started your ministry. Vicar, where were you 30 years ago?
I was in Mrs. Hubmeyer's preschool class right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here in this very building.
Yeah. in this
Wow,
building.
preschool. I had just left CTK. I graduated from 8th grade in 1993, so I was a freshman in high school 30 years ago as you were beginning your ministry, Pastor.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's talk about things that were popular in 1994. What do you think the top movie that came out in 1994 was?
Ooh.
I'll give you a hint. It is the Vicar's all-time favorite movie.
What?
Yeah.
You don't even watch movies.
There's only one that he watches.
One.
Shrek?
Close. It is
No.
Oh,
animated.
Lion King.
There
Lion
it is.
King, yeah.
Lion King, of course. I
Lion
should know
King.
that.
Lion
That's a
King.
no-brainer. Yes.
Yeah, 1994.
That
Do
was
you know
it.
who won the Super Bowl in 1994?
Yes, the 1994, because Leo was born January 27th, 1994. At 4 days old, we watched the Dallas Cowboys just pummel.
We
the
did
Buffalo
not.
Bills.
I promise we did not.
No,
give
yeah,
him
that
his
was-
lifetime.
That was the most boring Super Bowl ever. And Leah's 4 days old. You know,
Instantly, you knew that.
Yeah,
instantly.
you're not going
Well,
anywhere.
no, it's
You
our
got a
firstborn.
newborn.
She's just, I'm watching this. I got a 4-day-old. I was like, what? Denise, what do we do with this? What, now what? Yes, Dallas Cowboys.
You
Troy
are absolutely
Aikman,
correct.
Emmett Smith.
According
yeah.
to Wikipedia, that is correct.
Bam.
How about who won the Stanley Cup? We don't really talk hockey around here. You know, it's a tough one.
Oh man, the Wings didn't win it then, did they?
No.
That was before that.
Yeah,
Their run came a
95,
little bit
96,
later.
96,
Yeah.
97,
Yeah.
97,
The end of
98
my
is when
high
they
school
yeah.
career.
Was
Yeah.
that Mark Messier and the Rangers?
It is.
Wow.
It is Mark Messier
Wow.
and the Rangers. All right.
Amazing. The amount of sports knowledge that is stored in your brain.
Come on, it's Mark Messier and the
Okay.
Rangers.
Trick question.
Not that
You
hard.
ready?
All right, yeah.
World Series. Who won the World Series?
Oh, that was the year of the strike, right? So they didn't have it.
I didn't even know
Again,
about that.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's,
Thought we might trip him up with that, but
But
well,
we
you
did
said
not.
trick question kind of gave that
Yeah.
away. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I have
All right.
one more, and then the Vicar's got a few.
Got it.
Who won the Masters?
94. That was before I really was getting into golf. So let's see, 95. Bernhard Longer. Was that Ben Crenshaw?
No.
I did see he
Ian
was on the
Wilson.
list that I looked at right around 94, but not 94.
Oh.
Maybe 93 or 92.
Jose Maria.
Yes.
Yeah, Jose Maria. Yeah,
Wow.
that was
Never
his
even heard
second
this
one.
name before.
No, and
No,
I
that
was
was
really
his-
hoping that you
that
were
was an
gonna,
amazing win,
you weren't
'cause
gonna
he went
have to
through a foot
pronounce that
injury.
name.
Yeah,
It
what's
was
what?
there,
Yeah.
Olazabal? Is that? That's what Wikipedia
Close
says.
enough. Yeah, close enough. Close enough.
Okay. All right. Now we've got a
Great guy,
ministry
good guy,
specific.
great guy, great guy, great guy. Yes.
So so now I need you to fast forward
Okay.
to 1999, which is
99.
when you were called to Christ the King.
Right. Yep.
I went and pulled, and we have data from 1999
Okay.
about what songs were done at every service.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now
Yeah, this
before
is fun.
1999, you got to go and pull bulletins out of a file cabinet.
Yes.
But in
right.
1999, we've got a spreadsheet that says we did this song on this date.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
we'll give you a few guesses.
Okay.
But I pulled the top two hymns that we would have done at the 9 o'clock or the early service, and then I pulled the top two sort of praise band that we would have done at the
Sure.
11 o'clock
Right.
later service.
Okay.
Can you guess what? So I've got 4 songs. What do you think the
Man.
our
I
most
will.
often done songs in 1999 were?
I will play this game, Vicar Brooks.
Yeah.
Dr. K. If and only if I can sing the songs.
Oh,
That, yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
100%,
Absolutely.
100%.
Having been kicked out of the family quartet,
This is-
still
this
looking
is
for
the
any
chance.
opportunity I can to, reveal my vocal talents. All right. So, which one do you want to go? Now, it's the later services. I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Though. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Because that's when contemporary music as
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
kind of in its infancy, at least for us at Christ the King. Is one of them as the deer panted
That is-
for the water?
That is for early
Done.
service. That's,
Bam.
Yeah,
That's
that is
early
100
service?
That's early service, correct.
Oh man!
And I thought my clue was going to
I
be
thought that would be late,
that
but that's
Pastor
early.
Terry just picked this for service last week because I think it's probably just about his favorite, right? I mean,
well,
he's got to be up
it
there
was
for
very
him.
popular during the time.
Yeah.
Okay, then how about this one? Majesty.
Okay. That is not in the top 4, but Majesty
No.
was right up there. So
Yeah,
yes, that
we did
is
that
that
one
is
a
correct.
lot.
That we did Majesty a lot
In
in 1999.
Go Tim Raines. I mean, our God reigns.
Our God
Our
Reigns is
God
high on the list, but not the top.
No?
Well, he's doing very, very well though.
Our God reigns. Have I gotten any of the late service though?
Neither the top 2, but those 2 were both popular in the late service.
Okay. How about just hymns? How great thou art. Where's how great
How
thou
Great
art?
Thou Art is pretty high. This is right up there with How Great Thou Art. Very similar time frame, similar style. What's a good clue I could give? I feel like if I start singing it, it's going to be too obvious.
Our God is an awesome God.
No,
No,
I don't know.
that-
I didn't see
that-
that one on the list.
That was more for chapel, maybe
Yeah,
back in the
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Those are the
see.
ones that came to mind. You got your crown with many crowns. you
Yeah,
got
that's
your what a
good.
friend
That's
we have in
good. The
Jesus.
other hymn one is Just As I Am.
Yes. Okay.
Just As
Yes,
I Am.
Yeah.
Okay, now here, what clue can we give him for either of those 2?
Oh, this is still in rotation.
For sure, both of these are still.
But I
Is
feel like
this-
this one more.
Is this?
is-
Oh,
In fact, are we
This
doing
is
this
very,
weekend? Are we doing this weekend? We might be doing this
would
this
very
weekend.
Bright.
shout to the Lord.
Clo- that's a
Bright
good
letter.
guess for the
That's
era.
the right letter.
Yeah.
Think bright. So
I'll
what
maybe
would
I'll hum a
bright?
little bit.
No. Really? We were singing this all the way back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, the Transfiguration song.
Yeah, the Transfiguration song.
Shine, Jesus.
Shine,
There you
Jesus,
go,
shine.
There you go.
I think we're doing
Wow.
it this weekend. Now that we just had rehearsal last night. I think we just played
Yeah, it's
that.
classic for a reason. Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still hits.
And the other one is.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
It's tough.
Oh,
It's
yes.
tough to-
No, we did that. Yes. Open the eyes.
Open
There
the
you
eyes
go.
of my heart. That's good.
Yes, that
you
was
did.
big.
You did very, very well on
That
that.
That
was
was
big
impressive.
when we got
That was
there.
impressive.
The guessing the songs or the vocals.
All of it.
That
I mean,
was-
vocals absolutely top.
Okay. Making
Don't
sure.
know how you got
Okay.
kicked out.
All right. One more fun thing for you. And now I want you to imagine what your
Okay.
life looked like in 1994.
Oh, it's easy.
Where were you in 1994? What was going on
I had
for
a
you in
newborn.
your life?
Mhm.
You
did?
Yeah, that Leah was born
Mhm.
January of
1994.
94. So we had a newborn. Let's see, I'm about midway through, just beginning there at a smallish Lutheran church, Zion Lutheran Church in Peevely. And first homeowner for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just kind of starting out, you go to college for 4 years, you go to SEM for 4 years, vicarage out in Washington State for 1 year. Denise and I were married then right before we went on vicarage. And you kind of feel like, oh, this is what it's like to be grown up. You know, even thinking
Yeah.
about it since
Yeah.
you went away
Yeah.
to college back in 1989. Were you born in 89, PJ?
No,
Lisa?
not yet. Not almost.
He wasn't born yet.
Okay.
No.
yeah.
I was here.
You were right. Yeah. Yeah. So it was just we felt like grown-ups. You know, Denise and I
Yeah.
both. We were
Yeah.
kids, and it's like, wow, this is what it means to be a grown-up. And so it was a unique time for us because Denise worked 3 days a week. She worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so I just gave her a 4-day weekend. A great place up in St. Charles, off of 270 in Dallas. You know, you remember those things. Although, if I remember Mark Messier and the '94 Rangers, I probably can tell you about Heart Health Clinic where Denise
Yeah,
worked back
yeah.
in the '90s. I guess my point is I was in charge of the baby. I was in charge
Yeah,
of Leah
yeah.
Monday and Friday, and so you know that was kind of my job, which is great. You know, it was a very exciting and new time in my beginning of family. So that when I look back, that's what I think of. Becca's born about 22 months later,
Yeah.
so now we got 2. Lady across the street watched the kids when Denise was and I
Yeah,
were both at
yeah.
work.
Mhm.
And so that was always fun. So I was in charge of dinner Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah.
And that was just a constant rotation of chicken nuggets and beef stroganoff
Yeah,
and spaghetti.
Much like what we're still
that-
eating
that's
today
what it
at lunch,
was.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Like-
That's right.
Still,
Right?
still the same.
There's various forms of pasta. You start out with you brown a pound of ground beef, add a sauce, add a pasta, boom.
Yeah.
Eat up,
There you go.
kids. So, yeah. a lot of
So
fun.
so Kelly
Lot of fun.
figured out. She said, okay, 1994. She figured out. Oh yeah. So this is when Leah was born.
Yeah.
Jay and Denise had a newborn, and she actually had Denise do a little homework and get us a picture of that I'll show you now. And then,
Oh,
Yep.
so here you go. Check this out.
oh my goodness.
and
Wow.
this will also be posted on Facebook. So just scroll
Oh, yeah.
down, and you can also see the pictures that we're showing to Pastor Jay. It's a
So much to take in. Right?
Yeah, that is,
so much to take in.
family
that
pictures
photo.
of the Cashmere family at Leah's baptism.
I think the question that's going to be asked when they look at this picture is, wow, who's Denise's first husband? I think that's what's going to be. That's
You know
people
what-
that-
you know
guys,
what we
that
all
is me.
said?
I am the first and only husband. Trust me.
So this is
Yes.
Zion Peevely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Zion
okay.
Peevely right there. Yeah, Walton Janice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Terry Carroll. Boom.
We
Our
didn't
sponsors,
realize
yeah.
how much JC actually looks like you. The first time I saw this, I said, Francis, I didn't realize how strong the family genes are.
Oh, I can't wait for JC to be mistaken for
Yeah.
Terry's
That guy, yeah.
Terry's brother.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, Jacob, yeah, your brother did my dad's funeral. That's coming, JC. And when it does, I'm going to be so happy.
All right, so our last thing is
That's
we need
awesome.
to just
That's great.
throw
All
out
right,
an
cool.
invitation now for the weekend for Sunday during Bible study hour. We'll be in the gym, and the 30 for 30 is 30 dips.
30 dips. Yeah,
Yeah.
30 dips. One dip
I-
for each year of ministry. It's going to be a good time.
That's
And
my
I-
idea. I don't do cakes. I
No.
don't do cakes.
Yeah,
I
so-
said, I
yeah.
said bring dips. Bring dips.
And are we full on the dips? Are we all signed up?
We are. We're good on dips.
Okay, so that's all signed up. We are still we're looking. We want to do a group gift
Mhm.
for Pastor Jay. So the
Yeah.
link to do that is also on Facebook, and that's a surprise. He doesn't, and he
We
really
can't
has
know
no
yet.
idea what this is. In fact, I think maybe just you and I.
Just
and
us.
we talked to Denise
That's it.
about. We did clear it with Denise.
We did.
ahead of time.
We did.
So that's going to be exciting to reveal what that is going to be. We want to send him on a trip, but a surprise trip. So
It's a one-way trip.
one-way
We
trip.
just want to send him away. We call it a coup. In other parts of the world, this is called a hostile takeover. These two are selling it off as let's send him on a trip.
You're going to love it. It's going to be great.
Back to that.
So that's the plan for Sunday. So we hope to see you there, and it's gonna be an exciting weekend.
And
Yeah,
warm.
well,
80 degrees.
I know.
Let's
Didn't
go.
even know that.
Let's go.
That's great. All right. So thank you, CTK community. We'll see you this weekend. Bye.
Sign up. Stop.